So I just wanted to share this superpower of Atrium that I just used because I think it's awesome and it's one of the main features that I built Atrium for. So I've been doing a little bit of performance investigation on Atrium, trying to optimize CPU usage, RAM, battery life, consumption, things like that. And so I had a Codex agent go in and I told it to do a deep dive looking for high value performance optimizations that it could perform. It came back with like 10 different items. It created a report for me here, prioritized them, and gave me its confidence, difficulty, etc. So then I wanted to execute on these things. How do I do that? In Atrium, this is very easy. So I told Codex to go and create a task for each one of these optimizations, detailed task. Told it to instruct the agents to use the BMAD quick dev flow. If you're not familiar with BMAD, it's amazing. It's my favorite spec-driven development framework on the planet. It's incredible. Go look into it. So it created the tasks, and then I asked it to launch all of those tasks with an agent with a launch profile using Codex. So it created the tasks, they show up in my ready column, it launched all the tasks, they get moved to my in progress column, they all automatically get pushed into a work tree, so none of them are happening on main, they can all operate in parallel with each other. When they're done, I'll have them merge into main, but you can see all of the cards here. These are the tasks. You can see the activity happening on that task right now. If I want to, I can even go in and start chatting with that agent directly from the task card, or I can just jump to the pane, look at my work tree here. Got a couple of them active. Now, an interesting and funny thing that I did, I totally didn't realize that the agent, when it created the tasks, it had referenced the perf optimization markdown file that it created here in those tasks, and I forgot to commit it before spinning up the work trees, so those work trees didn't have the markdown file. Big oops, they started working without the reference file. So what did I do? Very easy solve with Atrium. I just went into the Codex agent and I was like, shoot, we forgot to do this. I want you to send a message. I want you to find all of the agents in those work trees and send them a message with the context that they're missing. It went through, wrote up a Python script real quick to send the relevant context to each. I don't know if I can find it here in the scroll back, but it's there. It sent context patches to all 9 running task agents, including the context that it referenced in that doc. So now those agents have got all of that, and they can continue working with the added context provided by that agent. This is one of the many superpowers I think that Atrium has. One of the things that it enables me to do that previously was much harder to do. I think you could get agents to do stuff like this. Claude and Codex are smart enough to orchestrate this kind of thing on their own, but Atrium just makes it totally painless. It gives you all of the visual feedback that you need, the visibility into everything going on. I can jump in and see all my work trees. If this is really noisy or loud for me, I just hide it if I'm doing something else, but it's there for me. And ready, I can see all the activity. I didn't even mention the sidebar. It's all here in the sidebar. If I want to dig in a little deeper, I can expand my views, expand the working column, and boom, I've got all of that activity happening right here. You can see a lot of them are already done actually, so time for me to go in, review them, and hopefully merge back some nice performance improvements for Atrium. All right, take care.